Hey there, Improv Tipsters. Welcome back to Improv Tips, where I and some of the best improvisers in the world give you improv tips and advice to make you a better, more confident, and happier improviser wherever you are in your improv journey. I am, as always, your host, Paul Vaillancourt. Let's begin. Today, I want to talk about the idea of not making your partner a puppet. Don't make your partner a puppet. What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you in a second. If you like the improv tips, consider leaving a like and a comment down below. Tell me how I'm doing, how you like the tips, what you'd like to hear a tip about, maybe. And if you really like the tips, consider subscribing so you get them as they come out. So, with all that out of the way, let's get down to the business of improv. Don't make your partner a puppet. And that means this to me, and I use this all the time when I'm teaching classes, is sometimes you'll come out in a scene, or you'll be in a scene with your partner, let's say your partner's whistling, right? And they're just whistling, and you hate it, right? So you want to, your instinct is you want to tell them to stop whistling. Don't whistle anymore, right? But what you're doing then is you're stopping them from bringing in the thing that they brought in. They brought in this whistling idea, right? And you're negating that. You're stopping that. You're quashing down that energy. If it annoys you or aggravates you or incites lust within you, all those things are great, right? We don't want to stop that. We want to stoke that fire. That idea of whistling is sort of their point of view, and that goes with ding, this tip from Dave Razowsky. Don't let go, and don't force them to let go of that point of view. I'm the whistler, or whatever, right? So what do we do instead? Well, we want to say yes to that, and that goes along with this idea, ding, of yes in spite. Even though my character wants to say no, stop whistling, I, as an improviser, know better, and I'm going to say, okay, yes, we can do that, but how do I react? I want to react to it. I want to react to it in some way that shows that I don't like it. And what I could do is simply this. Don't tell your partner what to do. Tell them what they're doing, how that makes you feel, right? So don't tell your partner what to do. Tell them how what they're doing makes you feel. Then that activity, whistling or whatever, starts to figure into your relationship because it's something about how you two relate to each other. Something about the emotional content between the two of you. And that relates to this ding tip and this ding tip about emotion that I reference all the time because it's one of the main sort of tools that we have is our emotional content in a scene, right? So think about that. When you come out in a scene and you see something that someone's doing your character maybe wants to stop them, don't stop them. Instead, use the simple tool of just telling them how that makes you feel. Then they have the choice. They have the choice to keep going and heighten that idea, or maybe they want to stop. But if you tell them to stop, then they're in a little crisis of, well, do I stop and relinquish my point of view, or do I negate my partner? Right? By telling them how it makes you feel, you give them a lot more options and a lot more latitude to play that idea the way that they want to. You want to have two brains working on the scene. If you tell them what to do and they do it, then you're playing both sides of the scene. You're the puppet master. You're doing your side of the scene and you're sort of also doing their side of the scene that you don't want to do. You want to see what they bring in so you guys stay in the zone of discovery. Because as I said in this tip, ding, improv is the intersection of discovery and decision. Right? The intersection of discovery and decision. And if I'm telling both sides of the scene what to do, I'm not discovering anything. I'm playing it out the way that I've planned it in my head, or that I am planning it in my head, right? And that's no fun. That's not as much fun, at least, as how it is when we're all discovering together, you and the audience and your partner, and we're all in this magical zone of discovery. That's really when improv is at its best, and that's really what we're getting after, right? So one more time, don't tell your partner what to do. Tell them how what they are doing makes you feel. You're going to see the difference in your work, okay? Hit me down below. Let me know how it works when you try it out, and I'll see you next week. Hey friends, thanks for checking out the video, and if you want to hear a little bit more, check out one of these two quality videos. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and follow us on social media. All the links are in the description down below, and let me know what you would like to see an improv tip about. Thanks for watching.